Oh, here's the Murloc Knight. I would really like to keep this card because it's going to be so good, especially against Shaman because like we're both going to be kind of flooding the board and trying to get control that way. But I don't think we can keep it here. I don't think we can keep the keeper either. And Seal of Champions, maybe we can hold on to this. No, we better put it back because we really want to get something we can curve out with. And Seal of well, maybe we can keep the seal. I'd like to keep one of these because they're all powerful cards. We'll keep the seal. Because we could put this on a recruit at least. Oh, and these are pretty bad. Yeah, these guys. These all kind of suck right now. The Keeper and the Murloc were much better cards than these. This guy's got a turn 1 Trug too. Oh, Minibot. Thank you, Minibot. Thank you for all your hard work and effort. Well, so he might not hit the Minibot with his Trog. Oh, is this Earth Shock? Frost Shock. So he will hit the Minibot. What a disappointment. We are going to need Goblin Sapper. We're playing this because it's a 3-drop. It's like, it would be nice to have the Gilbin Stalker because it's got stealth. And then we can definitely put Seal on it next turn. But then we're just using our mana really poorly because we're playing a 2-drop on turn 3 and we're playing a 3-drop on turn 4. Muster's a nice one. I forgot we had this in the deck. That changes things a bit. Wow, what do we do this turn? So if we muster, we are still only going to be able to kill one thing. But it'll give us a good board for next turn. It would also be nice to actually, if we can wait until turn 10 and get the champion and the muster in the same turn, that'd be insane. But I don't know if we're going to be able to save them both that long. We are going to want the weapon from this. We can make this into a 5-4 and send it into his 3-4. We can trade the shield for this, and then he'll send these two into our sapper. But then the opponent gets to make the next play. So I think what we'll do here is send we can send Sapper into this, and then we can play the Stalker. That way, if he sends his Mech Warper into our Sapper next turn, we'll be able to finish it off with the weapon. And we can now put the Divine Shield on the Sapper and kill his 3-4 with it. Or, sorry, not the Sapper. Put it on the Gilblin Stalker and finish this with it. We could also use the 5-power creature and the weapon to kill this thing. So, if we play Seal of Champions here, we can't play Muster for battle on the same turn. So we're likely going to want to keep the Gilblin Stalker stealthed this turn, so we could play Muster, use the weapon to kill the 2-1, and recruit another guy. Then we have 4 1-1s and a 2-3, and we should be able to clear up his board after that. How does that go bad for us if we don't use this turn? We don't really have any good uses for this thing. We could send it into his 3-3 and use the weapon on that, but then we're leaving the 2-1 alive. I think this is best. We'll just take out his 2-1. This is kind of a slow turn, but it does. We do have a lot of guys right now, so I think it's okay. Next turn is going to be a little bit awkward since we're planning to use Seal of Champions, since it's 3 mana. So we're gonna have to oh geez, that's pretty good since that was our only weapon. That's an annoying thing to happen, but we do get to take out one of his 3/2s with these and use the Seal to take out his 4/5. So that leaves us with a 5-3 against a 3/2 that just gets killed. Yeah, this is kind of tough. How okay are we with like trading our board for his board, and then I guess we get to have a Jungle Panther in play, so that's something. Okay, we'll do it. It does force his attack next turn also. So this way his 3/2 has to attack our 5/3, and we can use the Mookless Champion to take out a 5 toughness creature. But we may not want the Mookless Champion this turn. Although, if that's all he has... Oh, he overloaded this turn. Okay, so he had to make a little bit of a weak play there because he only had 4 mana. I guess Mookless Champion lets us take this out, so we'll do it. It's a little bit risky if he has a pump spell of some sort, but I think the fact that we get to keep our Panther around and just like have this additional creature in play where we wouldn't if we just traded it is enough to make the Mookless Champion worth the risk there. So that cannot kill our champion. That's good. Although we don't have a good way to get through his blocker. We are going to want to build up our board as much as possible, but we can only play one of these cards if we're going to power in the same turn, and I think it's a little bit too risky to play the hammer. Maybe not, because we... well, our champion's going to die anyway, which sucks. I guess we could hammer this and hit it and try to draw a 3-drop. We could also hammer this, but then we don't have a way to kill the 3/5. This is pretty tough. Our champion's going to die this turn. And if we hammer something, then we don't get to pump one of our other creatures up. Do we just not attack? How bad is it not to attack? Okay, we won't. I don't know if that was right or not. This is a tricky situation, but by not attacking, we don't have to give up any of our creatures in play, and we have a Yeti that can't be killed by his 5/5. Although it can be hexed. That sucks. We've got the Kraken this turn though. Do we have a good way to get rid of this? I don't think we do. Well, that sucks. Our Kraken is probably going to hit his Flame Tongue Totem here. We'll send this guy in here. We're going to need to kill his other one. So yeah, we'll use the Kraken on the Flame Tongue Totem. Although, that was actually really stupid. It would have been much better to use the Kraken on his taunt creature and just use this to kill the Flame Tongue Totem. Because we just kill both of them either way, and we didn't need to put the damage on this. So that was a mistake. And it may not matter here. But if this gets dealt exactly 2 damage, then our mistake will have made. Okay, so it just takes 3. It would have died either way. Let's see. This is going to get pumped by his Power Mace if it survives. So we're going to need to get rid of that. So we'll use the... This isn't the best use of the hammer to just break the Divine Shield, but it is something we can do, I guess. Just give a friendly mech +2/+2. So there's no way we can like get one of our guys pumped by it. That'd be pretty cool if we could, though. He'll probably use both of these on our Kraken if he doesn't have any other way to deal with it, just because he's going to need to get this off the board. So we'll use the power here instead of playing Mech Warper, just to keep cards in our hand. We can start playing for the long game now and using our power every turn. Wow, another Sludge Belcher. That guy's pretty nice. That last Sludge Belcher really set us back because it allowed him to deal with our Mookless Champion. He's leaving the Kraken. Okay. I guess that kind of works out because it lets him keep his Jin in play, and we can only get through his taunts right now. So we could do 5 damage here, and we'll make our 1/1 into a 3/3 so that it survives until next turn. I think that we can save the abusive sergeant. Maybe we... No, I don't think we need to. I think it's alright to just play it. So we're not getting an effect out of the battle cry, but we are getting an extra creature in play. So like this can take out his taunt totem, for example. And I think that we've got enough power already that the +2 on one creature isn't going to matter that much. This will probably hit our 3/2 with the weapon. So he's going to send the genie here. He's going to hit this with his weapon. So we can use this to take out his taunt. We can use this to take out his 4/4. So, and this will actually let us clear his board this turn. Is that how we want to do all this? I think it is. Well, so this is nice. We've got a lot of guys here. And the opponent could have like a sweeper or something. Like they might have a lightning storm, which would be maybe a reason to hold on to Mech Warper just so we can have a few things to like rebuild with if the opponent does have a sweeper. Luckily for us, they didn't. And it may end up mattering like that we have a lot of... Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Good game. So we'll send a... Oh, no, we want something that survives that. We'll send a 4/4 and a 2/2 here. We'll send this guy in. We'll send this guy in. We trade off for this. And we even get to do some damage to the face this turn. So this game is pretty much over, I think. He could have elemental destruction, but then we just are both top decking at that point. So that Mookless champion was a nice thing to have right there. Oh, Stormwind champion. We get 60 gold. Very cool.